Going on to all of my Sagittarius. So how y'all doing? All right. So let's get into it for y'all. Okay. So for you Sagittarius, you have the Six of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, the Hierophant, which does represent Sagittarius, King of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, the Strength, Queen of Pentacles. 6 out of 10 cards are Pentacle cards. Okay, let's see. So things are starting immediately. Six of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, the Hierophant. Things are starting to get better for you, Sagittarius. Just immediately, things are starting to get very better for y'all. A lot of y'all may be by yourselves, but you actually feel good because of the fact that you don't have anybody around you stressing you out and you going back and forth, dibbling and dabbling, coming in and out of their lives and playing games with each other like that. You actually get a chance to get that concentration that I've been talking about that a lot of you Sagittarius should look for, right? And that's when Sagittarius, honestly speaking, is at their most creative and their most focused. Because like we talked about here, we need to tell the truth because this is how we learn and this is how we grow. Sagittarius, their mind being all over, y'all mind being all over the place sometimes. That's that need to go off and be free and do your own thing. That's when your mind is clear. That's when you're trying to think about what it is that you should do and then you end up making a decision, right? Like the game the rapper is a Sagittarius, and 2003, the documentary was the hottest record out, in 2003 when G Unit was at its height. Ironically, the documentary was one of the hottest records, if not the hottest records of the year. And because the game had settled down and actually focused on making the decision, okay, I'm going to be a rapper for real. And now I have an opportunity. I'm going to do that. So the King of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles is some of you Sagittarius may even come up with creative ways to make some money, some sort of legal passive income, right? That you're thinking about. So a lot of you Sagittarius may be thinking about creating some sort of business. And that's pretty appropriate because Sagittarius represents publishing, right? So things that go out as documented, that things that are essentially become documented for mass consumption. So books, newspapers, articles in the newspaper, patents, things of this nature, right? Basically like the Library of Congress, right? The Library of Congress basically creates a notoriety. So it's basically about if you essentially patent a book, you copyright a book, right? Like I did with mine. What happens is that you essentially, the Library of Congress is about a bond or an agreement that you, as the sole proprietor and your business, creating a tie with the United States government, and the United States government basically notarizes everybody. This is such and such persons or such and such companies' bodies of work or body of work. And that if anybody invades on that, tries to snatch it without this person's permission, what's going to happen here is that we're going to step in and you're going to have a problem. So that's all Sagittarius, by the way. That's all that publishing, right? Even when I said the rap game, right? What is the publishing of the rap game? Writing down of your music, your own lyrics, right? The music is that publishing, right? So all of that stuff is Sagittarius, right? So it's appropriate that I mention the game because this shows that just how much the game is in his own element, right? Because of the publishing rights that go along with writing your own verses on whatever song, and if people want to sample your music, all of that type of stuff is publishing. You understand what I'm saying? Writing something down, which is Sagittarius. You understand? So a lot of you Sagittarius are thinking about how you can be industrious right now because you don't have distractions when it comes to people BSing you around talking about how they're trying to be in a relationship with you. And this is why time and time and time again, I say that not everybody is supposed to have a relationship all the time because people not getting it. Because when you have a relationship and you going back and forth over and over and over again with somebody who's a knucklehead, basically, regardless of who it is, what you have here is that this person is occupying all of your creative space. So you can't even have a minute by yourself to even stop to slow down. This is why I say to Sagittarius to slow down. Don't be the raging wild horse. Slow down and rest and relax and just study the view and pay attention. Why? Because that's when ideas come, that's when answers come. So a lot of times people, right, they get so offended, they get so offended when you say things like, well, I don't want to be in a relationship, I don't want this, I don't want that. People get offended. Oh, you need to stop. No, I know why I do what it is that I do, and you Sagittarius know are supposed to know why what you do. Let me make it clear so that y'all can understand why y'all should be single for a little bit. A lot of you should be single for a little bit because number one, it does a couple of things. Number one, it gives you space to actually work on your own weaknesses. And number two, it gives you space to actually think about the said business and any other kind of creative endeavors that you want to set out on. Remember, y'all are the element of fire. If fire signs are not creative and on creative projects, they are going to get antsy. So you Sagittarius being fire signs, you need that creativity. The Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, a lot of you may want to start this type of creative endeavor, right? Because your creative juices are flowing. Here's the problem, though. A lot of you Sagittarius may be thinking about the bread or the money that it takes to start that up. Listen, you Sagittarius may be thinking a little bit too big, too soon. Start small and then you scale upward. The Queen of Wands. Oh, by the way, if you're enjoying this reading, then it means it's time for you, and you found value within this reading, then it means it's time for you to come get a personal reading from me. There's a link in the comment section called the link tree. When you click on it, it'll take you directly to a website which has all of my links in it, from my Instagram to the books that I written myself, copyrighted, that are on Amazon. Check those out. Buy those. Would really appreciate it if y'all did. A lot of information. My email address, right, is in there as well, which you like to contact me. My private tarot readings, which will lead you to my website, just in case if you get confused, you get lost with how to set up certain things. What will happen is that you can always feel free to email me from the website, or you'll have my email address right there, Kareemspiritworks at yahoo.com, as well as my Teespring store, which the link to that is also in the link tree as well. It'll be named clothing, from pants, shirts, hoodies, coffee mugs, sweatshirts. All of that stuff is there. Thanks. And the Queen of Wands, the strength, and the Queen of Pentacles represents, now it's just about you, Sagittarius. And a lot of you Sagittarius may be thinking to yourselves, what does that have to do with love? Well, you owe yourself some self-love. You owe yourself some time to sit back and relax without having to think so much and put so much pressure on being in a relationship. You're supposed to have fun. You're, su- you're supposed to enjoy yourself. Things don't have to be so stiff. You understand? As long as there's some sort of direction within the relationship, there's some sort of purpose, have fun, right? The Queen of Wands and the strength and the Queen of Pentacles are about this new level of artistic endeavors, this creative endeavors. Remember, we talked about potentially even starting up a business or starting something up that can generate finances. Okay, but you may be in a situation where you're doubting yourselves about what it is that you should do and where to go. Well, this is the reason why you want to refer to somebody who can help. You can refer to me. You can refer to other sources, right? Books. You can refer to videos that are on YouTube channels about how to patent something, how to copyright a book. It's up to you. So let's clarify the Hierophant. Y'all have the Sun, creativity, Ten of Cups, needing to stay away from relationships right now. The Five of Pentacles, because all they're going to do is drain you, right? And the Tower, right? And bring calamity, right? Where it's not necessary for you. So there you go. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to make this YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers by the end of June. As of right now, we have 4,367 subscribers. Smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop these videos. Y'all are amazing. I love y'all.